Hi there, Malcolm here with my 380th Booktube video, Monkey Nuts Volume 1, The Diamond Egg of Wonders by the Etherington Brothers. This is a quirky adventure story following Rivet, a robotic drinks dispenser, and Sid, a dancing monkey. And together they make the Monkey Nuts team under the guidance of Chief Tuft, a talking coconut, as they do battle against a series of monsters that their island is suddenly besieged with, thanks to the evil Eric, or Lord Terror as he prefers to be called, who has designs on the Diamond Egg of Wonders and has perceived that this duo are the only thing in his way. And so the story basically is a series of encounters of these two coming up against one bad guy after another until finally they are able to track down the Diamond Egg of Wonders and confront Eric in a final showdown. Genre-wise, I'd say this is a fantasy steampunk comedy, and the action and the gags and the one-liners make this a really quick and easy read. I mean, it's only 64 pages in length anyway, which is more on the format of a continental graphic novel, like Asterix and Tintin and all that. But the stories are an awful lot of fun, if a bit simplistic, but there are references, there are jokes. This is non-stop throughout, absolutely brilliant. Now, I mentioned Asterix in particular because the art style is so rich and vibrant. Every single panel is full of detail. There's one of the waterfall there. There's just so much going on. There's little critters in the background. There's a recurring rabbit in a black and blue striped jumper. Doesn't have anything to do with the story, but he's something to look out for. And a penguin with a lollipop that pops up from time to time, just because. My favourite gag is this one where they're running away from the giant mechanical horse and they find themselves in a quarry labelled Obelix & Co. from Asterix. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is a Dogmatics sitting underneath a sign there. But the quality and detail of the artwork is astounding. Each one of these blobs is an individual creature, and they're all pretty well defined with scales or spines, facial expressions. I mean, the view of the town, for example, is very reminiscent of, again, Asterix looking down on the village. There is just so much going on in this picture. And indeed, I love the fact that when this bank is stolen, literally wholesale, later on a temple arrives and parks exactly where the bank was. There's continuity in where everything is laid out as well. Really, really impressed with this. But the only thing counting against it, really, is its shortness. Only 64 pages. It is done over and done with far too quickly. And the story isn't that complex. I mean, it is aimed at slightly younger readers, potentially, but then, and I read this to my kids when they were a lot younger, but I really enjoyed reading it too. And my other bugbear, that Sid is being referred to as a monkey in some panels and a chimp in others. And, of course, a chimpanzee is not a monkey. He has no tail, but then chimp nuts or ape nuts doesn't quite have the same ring as monkey nuts. But that's me coming from the Discworld series, where the librarian, an orangutan, clearly identifies as an ape and takes great offence at being referred to as a monkey. Highly recommend it, worth buying. And although it says book 1 on the cover, book 2 doesn't really exist. There was a Kickstarter campaign back in 2018 for book 2. They asked for £1,000. I think they got 6,000 and something. I don't know if any volumes exist out there for those who backed it. A chapter can be read online, but I certainly would like to see more from this crazy, amazing world. So have you read Monkey Nuts? Or what story have you read to children that you've actually read again later on thinking, I really enjoyed this, I want to read it for my own enjoyment. Thank you very much. Comment down below, please, but as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please keep it yourself. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and other YouTube things. If you want, until next time, see you later.